You don't want to get rid of me. So I can't retire. Well, there's one person who can't leave. And there isn't only just one person. There are millions. The work's been going on for over 70 years. And it makes a difference to primary and high school learners who are reading below grade level. And I think the greatest disaster to hit us from an educational point of view is the reduction to 30% of the matric pass. It's too terrible. And if you've got any chance of fighting it, fight it. We make a difference to offenders, adults with little or no schooling, and immigrants. My mum was Rebecca Osgood, and she's trained me. And our method is multi-method, alphabetic phonic, look, learn and say, not look and guess, and whole language. Multi-intersensory, you can't ignore the senses and take for granted that children and adults know that they've got senses to help them learn. It's multi-generational. If you become a READucate instructor, you can teach children from age 4 to 104. So it works right through. And it's multi-emotional. Obviously, the person who sits at the back of the class, hoping the teacher won't see him and hiding behind other kids, when he can start putting up his hand and giving an answer, the change emotionally is just what we're looking for. So our multi-skilled approach is true literacy is achieved through the simultaneous teaching of reading, writing, spelling. Spelling is code to reading, dictation, comprehension. The discussion earlier, when you asked whether they understood the question, it was such a pertinent question that you raised, because did they understand the question? And in an exam, do they understand the question? And what we do in class, we'll give a question and say, now put that in your own words. And if you've got 10 kids in the class, you'll have 10 different questions. So it's very important, comprehension, to have the courage to say why. And I don't agree with this because. In fact, it was when I was doing English with my BA, I dared to ask, I can't remember, I think it might have been Professor Udon, because I was in psychology and I was very close to it. I said, can I query what they're giving as an answer in the notes? She said, of course. So I haven't stopped since then. Language, pronunciation. Pronunciation is very important. We're living in a multilingual country. And I'd like to give, as an example, I was working with grade 6 kids, and we always start with the alphabet, letter, name, sound, and formation simultaneously. We came to J. J for jug. J said jug. Okay, give me a word where your ear will hear the sound j at the beginning. So one child said German. Okay, give me a sentence with German. It's a language program. They must just not give a word, they must show that they know what it is. Oh, the jam makes me sick. The jam makes me sick. So I said, why? Did your mother leave the lid off the jam? And there was jab in the class. She didn't mean jam. She didn't mean germ. She meant jam. And so you've got all this. I was teaching my maid many years ago, and we came to long tail E. And EA gives long tail E. And we were reading reach, each, reach. I said, do you know what reach means, Sarah? Yes. Okay, give me a sentence. She said, oh, madam, I would love to be reached. Okay, so we have this big problem with pronunciation. pronunciation. Vocabulary practice, memory training is very important. We're not teaching people to learn their notes off by heart. We're teaching people how to integrate all their senses to learn their facts off by heart. Okay. Cognitive skills, to look inside a word and analyze. I mean, if you look at the word READucate, there's EA gives on vowel E. You've got U, so you say U because it's followed by only one consonant, and then the end is fairy E. So they would go eat, read, U, fairy E makes a middle vowel, so it's only A, READucate, even if they've never seen that word before. And look at the cognitive skills that are developed by looking inside and analyzing the composition of a word. And confidence building is so important. So our reading animal is 6 legs, everything is based on attitude. I'm so pleased with the quotation from Dale Commentary that he, well, I took his class many years ago, but it's what you think about what happens to you. That's so important. So attitudes, the attitude of the teacher in the class, the attitude of the teacher to her husband, her children. She might have had to fight at home before she came to school, and the kids get the benefit of that fight. Attitude, does the teacher look and think, oh, we've done a lot of kids, how will I get through the day? Or does the teacher look at the class and think, oh, isn't it exciting? What are we going to make out of these wonderful children? That attitude. Have any of you read the book by Rose and Paul or something else, Pygmalion in the Classroom? Oh, wonderful. You can lend it to everyone. They took Bernard Shaw's idea that you can take a flower cellar and turn her into a lady. And they did this correct me if I'm wrong, and they did this in America. They tested all the kids, and they told the teachers that the dumb ones were clever and so on. And the kids became what the teachers had been told they were. So attitude is so important. It needs lots more research. And alphabet, letter, name, sound formation, spelling, comprehension, writing and communication, memory training, and study skills to learn how to learn. We've been terribly criticized because for many years the alphabet was considered an obscene thing. You mustn't pollute young minds with the alphabet. Anyway, here's this from this Journal of the International Academy for Research in Learning Disabilities. In a 10-year survey of leading journalists on learning disabilities, they found that in order to teach reading successfully, you have to teach letter names, phonics, letter name sounds, comprehension, and vocabulary. So we run two distinct courses, an 8-day education development course to prevent crime. If the teacher is so boring and doesn't know how to help a child develop within the class, who wants to sit and be bored and frustrated and feel stupid? Let's drop out of school, and if we drop out of school, what is there to do but get into mischief? So if teachers know how to teach happily and productively, we can prevent crime and attend rehabilitation course to reduce crime. We teach literate prisoners how to teach their illiterate inmates how to do this whole course. And it rehabilitates both. We work, Rabbi Abram Cook was a great mystic. In his essay on love, he said, "It is in order to hate the evil But you must love the divinity that is in every person. And this is how we operate. And that's why we don't want to know what any prisoner has done to get there. It would spoil our perception. We look on all our prisoners as God's children, who either forgot or never knew who they are. We have distance education, refresher courses, minimum 1 year implementation of distance education, then the final READucate tool exam, which Brenda has gone along to prisons to moderate for our practical exams, and then the READucate tool can train others to be READucate instructors. We work with education departments, Department of Correctional Services, and any organisation that understands the value of literacy training for all ages. This is Tupedi Chukwi, who runs the READucate Centre in the garage in Popo. She is a full-time remedial teacher at school, but this she's doing on a Saturday morning. We've trained about 1,000 educators and offenders, and in Powerdex in 2004 reckoned that they were influencing about 60,000 children and adults. It's much more by now. The advantages of READucate: it's cost-effective, self-sustainable, highly flexible. Every lesson becomes a reading lesson. I'm going to embark on a series of lectures, one-day seminars next year, to show how every lesson, math, science, anything, must be a reading lesson that integrates that six-legged animal. Improves class discipline. Reminds me of one of our teachers up in Popo. When she took the course, she was very proud of the fact that the kids in her class, it was a primary school, used to call her monster. And she used to enjoy watching them lean against the wall when she walked down the corridor, hoping that she wouldn't see them. And she had a stick that she used for her slow learners. Anyway, after the course, she pushed the stick away. She started disciplining them, loving them, encouraging them, teaching them properly. Their discipline improved, and they changed from calling her monster to calling her mama. And this is what we aim at. It develops a lifelong love of reading and learning in learners and educators. I'm really proud of Suzanne Sousa, who I taught at Johannesburg prison. She just had 4 subjects still to do for the trick. She doesn't mind her name being publicised. She's very proud of what she's achieved. Now, she was a perfect example. She began by teaching and used to take the blackboard from the classroom at lockout time down to the cell to go and teach it in the cell at night. She registered, she got her the trick, she registered at Geneva, she got her the AVET diploma with distinctions, and I was at her Geneva graduation ceremony at Unicorn Prison, and she was the top graduate out of about 250 offenders using our study skills. She went on to her BA, her honours. She's now